Hey, welcome back to White Album 2. We are playing through the closing chapter. So, last time, we got a call from our good friend, and we basically rejected her. Like, clearly Chiaki was trying to come on to us, and we're just like, hey, come hang out with all of our friends. We kind of friend-zoned her, and I feel bad about that, but it happens, you know? Game over. God, I hate this. I love Chiaki so much. Alright.
なんだって？
いや、いいわ。帰る。
そっか。
I feel guilty, so that's why I didn't argue with Izumi's decision not to come. I feel guilty, so that's why I can't even tell her the truth.
みんなに謝っといてね。体調が悪くなっちゃったからとか、適当な理由つけて。
任せとけ。泉が直接言うならともかく、俺からの伝聞ならみんな信用する。
I don't want Izumi to point at me and laugh.
相変わらず春樹は女に冷たい男だね。
悪いな。
I'm afraid to see Izumi smile and accept what I said to her.
そんじゃね。おやすみ。あまり飲みすぎないようにね。
Man, she's so nice.
大丈夫だ。俺、酒に関しては飲みたいだけ飲んでも絶対に自分で勝手にブレーキかけるから。
70過ぎのおじいさんみたいだよ、それ。
おやすみ。
With a tense mood still hovering over us, even though the conversation has ended, we still hold our phones next to our ears.
まあ、頑張りなよ。結構めんどい子だよね。ご愁傷様。
In the end, Izumi leaves me with another mysterious message. Oh no. And now we have a text. Good work on submitting the report. You're in the middle of the party, right? Make sure you don't drink too much. Until just a while ago, I was having a bit of a celebration with a friend of mine too. But then, all I really did was eat a parfait at a cafe. Eat a parfait at a cafe, huh? It was Nagase-san, the person who I met last week. She hasn't changed at all. Still the same beautiful and interesting girl. 2 hours just flew by without me realizing it. And about the question you asked me, my schedule during this winter break? Well, sheesh, you're just horrible for calling me a stay-home. You know I don't hate traveling, right? It's just that I'm not good at doing things too physically demanding. I'd be perfectly satisfied if I could just enjoy a hot spring, eat some delicious food, and chat with someone during a trip. And also, I don't like places that make you walk a lot. It's best if there's car. If there's car? That's not good English. Or a train in front of the hotel. I don't like having too much luggage either, so I can only stay for one night. Hold on, that does make me sound like a stay-home, doesn't it? Come to think of it, didn't we have a trip like that before? I had so much fun back then. As if anyone forgot that trip. No. Don't be modest. Everybody remembers that trip. Hey, Haruki-kun. Compared to you, I may seem like a lazy, listless person right now, but I am a little different from those kind of people. It's just that I don't want to work so hard anymore. I just want to live an easier life. Live an easier life, huh? And who is it that made Setsuna so tired, I wonder? Who is it that's made her carry this sin for so long?
おい、いつまでメール見てニヤニヤしてんだよ。ちょっと見せてみろ。
やめろじゃなくてやめてください。
That's a very informal way of telling him to stop.
なんだ？もしかして泉からか？打ち上げ抜け出して二人きりで会おうとか密約してんじゃないだろうな。
違いますってば。そっちはさっきちゃんと断って。
Zoinks. What? What was that sound?
あ、
Bum bum bum. My body had been stepping on the brakes since the middle of the evening. And despite all the beer I drank tonight, I luckily didn't have to call an ambulance, but I almost became a permanent resident of the toilet. Oh no. Yuck. Permanent resident of the toilet. That's pretty funny wording.
いい加減にしろこの半人前。お前何年この仕事で飯食ってんだ。
1年です。正確には0年と9ヶ月。まだ半人前に決まってますよ。
そこでふてくされてたら伸びるもんも伸びないんだよ。
お世話になっております。海洋社海洋グラフ編集部の木崎と申します。
北原くん、さっき頼んだインタビューのお越しだけどさ、あさってまでになんとかなるかな。
あ、はい、わかりました。じゃあ今からすぐに規模見積もっておきます。
恐れ入りますが、川添先生は葉山。わかりました。今から行きます。先生にもその旨お伝えください。
We finished our last batch of proofreading last weekend, so the ever-bustling Kaio Graph editorial department starts working non-stop towards its next due date. That being said...
なあ松岡よ。お前だっていじってもんがあるだろ。俺にこれだけ言われて悔しいとか思わないのか。
いえ、浜田さんのは激励だって分かってますし、それにマリさんに比べたら大したことは。
そんなこと分かってるって言われてもこっちはちっとも安心できないんだけどよ。
あ、辻さん、この前頼んだ素材だけど木曜までで余裕だよね。
原稿取りに行ってきます。帰着時間は先生次第です。
いってらっしゃい。
Hizaki-san is in charge of the author Kawazoe Shingo-sensei, who always hides out in his mansion at Hayama. He's a very frank and straightforward person, and whenever people visit his mansion, he treats them with expensive wine and seafood. Ooh. He's very popular in the editing department. Hizaki-san probably won't be coming back today.
後で飲みに連れてってくれたりとか、フォローしてくれるんですよね。あ、
もういいやこいつ。
Hamada-san is upset over the fact that he can't teach for the life of him. But the real problem is that even the person who's supposed to be taught has noticed it.
今週いっぱいかかる？そこをなんとか23日の20時まで。ダメ。じゃあ24時。36時でどうだ
Suzuki-san wants to take a day off on the 24th, so she's been running to and fro trying to get all their work done since the start of the week. Even though everyone seems busy, we've made it through the real busy period. Everyone in the editing department is enjoying a sort of fleeting time of peace.
ちょっとみんな会議室に集まって。緊急ミーティング。
あ、でも木崎さんが出先に。
いいわ。残ったメンバーだけでやりましょう。彼には私が後で説明しておくから。北原、悪いけどみんなの分のお茶持って後から来て。
Ha, the tea boy.
はい。
Emergency meeting. I wonder what it's for. Everyone, except for one person. The one who always is, and forever will be, on the battlefield.
今日、とある月刊誌が発売になったんだけど、その中に一件、見過ごせない記事があったの。
なんだこっちが追ってたネタを抜かれたのか。
それって誰かが情報を売ったってことですか？あるいは人ごと抜かれたか。
どっちにしろ穏やかじゃないですね。
これがその記事のコピー。まずは読んでみて。
What could it be?
おっと。
I haven't done something like delivering tea for a while, so I'm not sure if I can even do it. I'm a little shamed, since this really is something a part-time student should be doing in the first place. Still, with the year almost over and most of our work done as well, why would Mari-san call for an emergency meeting? Maybe it's something so big that it could drag the entirety of Kaiosha into it.
急ごう。
I messed up again. If it's really that big, they must be discussing something important in there.
失礼します。すいません。入れ直してきます。
I spilled the tea. Oh no, everybody looks really happy though.
じゃないってほら主役は真ん中に座れ飲み物はちゃんとあるもうみんなクラッカー鳴らすだけでおめでとうって言わないのが悪いんですよ
鈴木さんだって無言だったじゃん。
だってな、いきなり会議室に呼び出して30秒後にお祝いしろって言われてもこっちも心の準備が。
Celebration for what?
一体何の騒ぎですかこれは。
Mari-san pulls my hand and drags me to the middle of the meeting room, where the chairman's seat is located.
アンサンブル2月号。
After seeing the volume of the monthly issue magazine in front of me, I can kind of guess what they're trying to do.
おめでとう初掲載記事読んだよ面白かった
Aww, that's so kind of them.
なんか昔のドラマみたいな話だよな。不良の女の子が周囲との触れ合いによって才能を開花させてくみたいな。
ちょっといろんな意味でひいきしすぎな気もするけど、初めての記事として考えたら相当かけてたぞ。俺
マジですかこの表紙。
But I can barely hear the congratulatory words from those around me as my eyes are dead set on the magazine's cover page.
新人ピアニストにしては破格の扱いだけどねでもまあいいんじゃない見栄えという意味じゃダントツだったのよ
There she is, the classmate that I know so well. Wow, we pulled a cover page! Congratulations, Haruki. Even after 3 years, she still looks far better than I could ever imagine.
たくあいつ。
Her eyes are still sharp, her hair is still soft, her skin is still smooth. You're still as cool as ever, Kazusa.
それよりも今はお前だおめでとう北原お前の地獄の編集者人生は今日この日をもってめでたく始まったぞ
はあ。
マリさんさすがに今のは北原くん引きますって
マリさんいちいちセンス古いんですよ。今さらサプライズパーティーってのもね
お前らとそんなに年違わない何度言わせれば気が済むんだ
Oh, cute.
誰も年齢が古いなんて一言も言ってないだろう。そりゃこの中じゃ最年長だけど。
What? She's older than him? Really?
浜田とは一月しか違わない
That's funny.
マリさん抑えて。
So it really does bother her.
はいはいお祝いの席で怒鳴らない北原くんに嫌われちゃいますよ
Also, I imagined Suzuki being like a middle-aged, not middle-aged, but like a young middle-aged woman. I thought Mari-san was a lot younger than her.
発案者は私なのにどうしてくれる北原お前のせいで私は大恥かいたぞ
俺のせいなんですか。
とりあえず笑ってあげてマリさん北原くんが喜ぶと思ってニヤニヤしながらクラッカーやお菓子を買ってきたに違いないんだから
Oh, so cute.
ああ。
Well, if that really happened, I'd be giggling just thinking about it.
もういい私の頃はこうして先輩が祝ってくれたもんだけどやっぱり時代は変わったってことなのかな
確かに祝ってくれたけど、会議室でお菓子で乾杯じゃなくて朝までキャバクラで乾杯だった。
何それ私は連れてってもらってないわよ
当たり前だろ。
さあさあ気を取り直してマリさんほら北原くんもなんとか言ってあげて
ありがとうございましたマリさん。俺のためにこんな
くだらない集まりで時間取らせて悪かったなさあ解散しよう解散 マリさん、こら松岡もフォローしろ。
Oh, I feel bad for her.
ああ、ねえマリさん、俺の時もぜひ祝ってください。きっとすぐに北原に追いついてみせますから。
普通なら順番逆なんだけどな。
シュン、すんません。
Come to think of it, I also organized a boring event like this to celebrate a certain someone's graduation. She must have felt very irritated back then, too. We've made it through the truly busy period. Everyone in the editing department is enjoying a sort of fleeting time of peace. And in this time of respite, I'm feeling incredibly humbled and embarrassed. With a strange feeling in my mind, I stay here.
にしてもやっぱかっこいいよね、この子。
売れるんじゃないか今月号。クラシックファン以外も手に取りそうだよなこれ。
同級生だったんだろ。なあ、今度紹介しろよ北原。
いいですよ。ウィーンまで俺を連れて行ってくれるんなら。
無茶言うなよ。
ってことは俺に無茶言ってたんですね、松岡さん。
I'm surprised I could joke about it like that just now. I can easily talk about this topic now. Maybe I'm really starting to move on? Or maybe it's slowly becoming nothing but a memory.
あ、そうだ。編集長から何冊か見本誌もらってきたのよ。ほら、まず一冊はお前のものだよ、北原。
ありがとうございます。
I feel like I won't want this.
ねえ浜田さん、自分の初めての記事が載った本、今でも大事に取ってある？
大事かどうかはともかく多分な。大掃除の時にしか見たことないけど。
そんなものだよね。大切だけどあまり大切にしたくないっていうか。
そんなものなんだ。くそ、すぐにこの手の話題に参加できるようになってやる。
本当はとっくに参加できてなきゃいけないんだけどな。
重っ。
そりゃアンサンブルだもんね。
Ensemble is a high-quality magazine. Be it the number of pages or its price, it's a heavy magazine, no matter how you look. My very first work on such a prestigious magazine's cover page. How should I react to this? I should just smile, but can I really?
それであと何冊欲しい？
え？
あげたい人いるだろ？家族とか友達とか。あと最後微妙に濁したね。
そこまで勘ぐりますか。
さすがに10冊とかは無理だけど、2、3冊ならなんとかなるって言ってたわよ。
Someone I'd give it to? Family, friends, and who? My first work. Even though I'm just a part-timer, even though it was rejected before, even though I'm just walking down a path that's already been made by someone else, this is slightly different from the dream I'd imagined, but it brings me one step closer to the future I'd imagined.
バイト代安いんだし、遠慮なくもらっちゃいなさい。
でも
My family is out of the question. I'd probably just get a humph as a reaction, and the magazine would end up on some bookshelf to be forgotten. As for my friends, they'd probably be happy for me. They'd probably barge into my room again, party until morning without even getting my permission, and leave me to clean up alone. If the article topic was different, that is. That's why I didn't tell them. There's no way I could tell them. As for that girl, why do you always gotta call her that girl? Just call her Setsuna. She'd probably be happy for me. Even if she found out what the article was about, she'd probably still be happy for me. But even so, should I tell her everything about this? I need to talk to her if I want to have any chance of getting closer. It's my only chance to bring everything back to how it was. But all the same, in order to not destroy our current relationship, I need to keep quiet. As long as there's a risk, I shouldn't talk about her with that girl.
俺は
Which action is sincere? I don't have an answer to this question, even after 3 years. Oh no, I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let me see. I feel like I don't want one.
いえ、やっぱりもういいです。
I don't want to open up that wound. Ultimately, I settled for the safest choice. It doesn't matter if the choice is right or wrong, but nothing will be destroyed this way. My relationship with her won't improve, but it won't end here either.
そんな誰か喜んでくれる人いるだろう。
いや、別にバイトだし、そんな大したことじゃないし。
So sad.
大したことじゃないってよ、まっちゃん。
明日からバイトいじめに走っていいよね。俺それくらいの仕打ち受けてるよね。
北原。
それよりいただいていいですか？せっかくのお祝いだってことなんで。
どうぞ。
しかしこれ横綱あれにおにぎりせんべいにチーズを切ってな。
I love the beats. Why didn't they just make up names? The snow crackers,
しかも
Cheetos.
全部お得よ。
可愛くない。何言ってるんだ。ほら、チョコレートだってちゃんと。
アルファベットチョコレート。
これもお得よ。
可愛い？お得じゃないか。
Aw, I like your value pack snacks.
日付が変わる前に帰れるなんて随分と久しぶりなんじゃないですか？
まあな。
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. When we looked around the office around 10 p.m., everyone besides us was already gone. And since Mari-san miraculously didn't have any work either, the two of us left the editing department before 11 o'clock. But Mari-san's mood doesn't suggest that she'd like to have a drink or go somewhere with me. Figures. It's just the two of us, so there's no way she would invite me to do something like that.
なあ、北原。
え？
There's no way she would invite me.
本当にいないのか？喜んでくれる相手。
And indeed, she doesn't. But this solves the mystery. The reason why Mari-san doesn't seem like she'd be up for a drink, and why her mood seems so downcast.
あのことまだ気にしてたんですか？
するだろう、普通。
いや、流すでしょ。
It's been 7 hours since I last made that statement. During the celebration, without reading the atmosphere, I made a slightly painful speech.
ご両親は北原を大学にまで入れてくれたんだろ？
母親の方は近所に住んでますけど。
友達は付属時代からの付き合いだって続いてるだろう？
大丈夫、続いてますよ。俺、友達そんなに少なくないですから。
だったら。
Really, this person. The way she cares about others makes her seem like a Yakuza boss caring about her subordinates. It makes me feel very shameful, yet I can't argue or use any excuses.
なんて言えばいいのかな。ちょっと説明しにくいんですけど。
It'd be nice if it were just a regular article. If it were some gossip from the entertainment industry, a collection of scary prophecies, or even information about Onjuku's red light district. Takeya would definitely point at me and laugh, and Iya would just laugh for a bit and then pat my shoulder to show her sympathy. And Setsuna would... Even if it were such a vulgar magazine, she'd buy one with her own money and hold it tightly on her chest. I think.
つまりですね、俺の家庭環境や交友関係がどうとかじゃなくて、もう少し後付けの問題というか。
うん。
The new star in Japan's piano world, Toma Kazusa. The article's name changes everything. Takea would probably fall silent. Ia would probably get angry and leave without even saying a word. And Setsuna would...
だから今回取り上げた取材対象側にですね。
分かった。もういい。
Ouch. It took me a while, but when I finally decided to tell her... it seems like Mari-san saw this coming a mile away as she takes a step back to distance herself from me.
ってちょっと待ってください。
Not to mention, she seems to be quite unsatisfied as if she's hurt. I can't leave her when she's like this.
マリさんってば。
I hurry and chase after Mari-san, who's walking away very quickly. Although even if I do catch up to her, I don't know what to do to stop her. That's why I keep a little distance. I could reach her shoulder if I stretched out my hand, but I just keep walking after her long, swaying hair.
ってあれ？
Then she quickly changes direction and walks into a building that still has the lights on. I guess stores like these close pretty late in this area.
ありがとうございました。どうだ、買ってきたぞ。
Then, a few minutes later, she walks out of the bookstore with a bag in hand and takes out the new issue of Ensemble out of it, then shows it off proudly to me, as if bragging.
あと2冊しか残ってなかった。結構危なかった。やっぱり売れてるのかな。
マリさん。で、それに何の意味があるんです？
これは私の永久保存版。ほんと嘘つきだな、北原は。ちゃんと喜んでくれる人間いるじゃないか。
At first, I couldn't understand what Mari-san was trying to say at all.
私の部下の初めての成果だ。嬉しく思って何が悪い？
だからって買うことは。さっきの見本紙まだ残って。
私にはお金を払う価値があるんだよ。
No. No matter how many times I try to think it through, there's still some parts that I can't understand. Haruki, you're so dull sometimes.
どんな理由があろうとも、私の可愛い部下の初仕事を誰も認めないなんて、そんなことがあってたまるか。
Oh, she called us
たまり
cute.
ますか。
そんなだだっこじゃないんだから。
お前こそどうしてそんなに冷めてるんだよ。
だって。
Still, including situations like these, Mari-san's logic is incredibly forceful and senseless, but very convincing.
北原、いい仕事したよ。私の最初の記事と比べても遜色なかった。まあ、私の方がほんの少し上だったけど。
She just had to add that in, huh?
ありがとうございます。
Even if it means being tricked by her, it doesn't feel too bad. I'm thankful for her, for what she's done.
だから、そんなに頑張ったのに、誰も喜んでくれる人がいないとか、そんな寂しいこと言うなよ。
The reason why I hesitated isn't as simple as Mari-san assumes it is. But in truth, Mari-san doesn't care about the reason and the situation at all. She's simply mad at me, simply because I'm needlessly sad.
文句ある？なんで笑う？私はこんなに怒ってるのに。
As we keep talking, I notice that I'm feeling strange. I just started laughing at myself after realizing how lame I must look to others, and I can't stop myself.
こら、北原！
マリさんは熱い人ですね。ちょっと外し気味なのがたまに傷ですが。
Wow.
お前こそ、そうやっていつもハスに構えて、そういうのかっこいいとでも思ってるのか？
Oh, they're both so cute. Alright, I think this is a good stopping place for now, because I feel like we're gonna get a little bit deeper with Mari-san coming up. So, thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Look forward to playing more later. Until then, take care.